Let's talk about Mortal Kombat 11. Me saying something good about Mortal Kombat 11? What world are we living in? Start off by saying I really like Mortal Kombat 11 and Mortal Kombat 1, and I really haven't made my mind up on which one is better, and I have to acknowledge that there are a few things Mortal Kombat 11 does better than Mortal Kombat 1. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about just that, the things Mortal Kombat 11 does better than Mortal Kombat 1. I know I've been very negative about Mortal Kombat 11 in past videos, but I'm just going to make this clear. I really like Mortal Kombat 11. Before we get started, make sure that if you enjoy this video, go check out some of my other videos, and if there's anything you want to see me cover in a video, let me know down in the comments below, and if I make a video about it, I'll give you a shout out. And without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing Mortal Kombat 11 does better than Mortal Kombat 1 is the variety of single player modes. If you watched my last video, you would know I talked about this there, and to sum it up, there's basically nothing to do for single player in Mortal Kombat 1. The whole game is online. And yes, I know, Mortal Kombat 11 is also technically all online, but what I mean is there's more to do by yourself in Mortal Kombat 11 than in Mortal Kombat 1. I understand a lot of people just play online. Most people just play online nowadays, and there are a lot of people like myself who prefer to play single player outside of something like Combat League. And obviously, no one is going to be playing story mode all the time, and in my opinion, all NRS Mortal Kombat games, aside from Mortal Kombat 1, have had plenty of single player modes. Mortal Kombat 9 had Test Your Might, Test Your Strike, Test Your Sight. It had the Challenge Towers, 2 of them if you were on Vita, along with Test Your Balance. Mortal Kombat X also had Test Your Might, but also had the Event Towers, which were a lot of fun. Mortal Kombat 11 has Towers of Time, which is where I really spent most of my time while playing Mortal Kombat 1. The thing about Towers of Time is, it's a lot like the Event Towers in Mortal Kombat X. It's always changing. There's always a reason to come back, and combine that with the Secret Towers along with the Character Towers, it offers a great single player experience. And yeah, I know there's no mini games, but the good thing about Towers of Time is the fact that's where you get like 80% of the gear and costumes in the game. And basically all the intros and outros, which just gives you another reason to play it. And yes, I know it was incredibly grindy starting off, but NetherRealm got around to fixing that. And the Crypt is absolutely amazing, and definitely the best one in all of the NetherRealm Mortal Kombat games. And as for Mortal Kombat 1 single player mode so far, there really isn't anything so far. And yes, I know I'm aware of the invasions, but to be fair, that's just really grindy. It's a slog and it's brutal. There isn't even a crypt or minigames. All you can do for single player is invasions, which are incredibly grindy, and story mode. And no one's really going to be playing story mode all the time. And there are towers, but they're in every Mortal Kombat game. The only things you can do in Mortal Kombat 1 are story mode, invasions, which are a hellish grind, ladders, and the online, which still needs a ton of work. And Mortal Kombat 1 doesn't even have a crypt, which is so weird to think about since every Mortal Kombat game since Deadly Alliance, since the crypt was introduced, has had one. Oh, my mask is falling. And the second thing I think Mortal Kombat 11 does better than Mortal Kombat 1 is Shang Tsung. This might be a bit unfair considering, well, Mortal Kombat 11 has Kari Tagawa Shang Tsung and Mortal Kombat 1 doesn't, and you can just boil it down to that. The thing with Mortal Kombat 1 Shang Tsung is, in my opinion, the voice actor is trying too hard to be like Tagawa. A lot of people like Mortal Kombat 1 Shang's voice actor, and I think he did a good job. I think he did okay, it's just he tries too hard to be Tagawa. Tagawa pulls off the smug snake depiction of Shang Tsung, which is the character, a lot better, and it's like he doesn't even try, it's just effortless. You can argue Mortal Kombat 11 Shang Tsung is the best version of the character in the history of the franchise. NetherRealm really went out of their way to make him the best version of himself he could possibly be, and probably is due to the fact that they had Tagawa. And I hate to say it, but I think Mortal Kombat 11 is the last Mortal Kombat production Tagawa will ever be a part of, unfortunately. Mortal Kombat 1 Shang Tsung was a pre-order bonus, and in my opinion, should have been in the base game as an unlockable character at the end of the game. Mortal Kombat X had Goro, a sub-boss as the pre-order game. Mortal Kombat 11 had Shao Kahn, a main boss as pre-order in that game. The problem I have with this is they didn't depict him as Shang Tsung from his ending in Aftermath. The big superpowered Keeper of Time version is just regular Shang Tsung, and honestly, I think Kintaro should have been the pre-order bonus in this game. There's no doubt in my mind about that, and In the story, Aftermath ending Shang Tsung just appears and turns out to be deceiving Mortal Kombat 1 Shang Tsung, which is kind of cheap in my opinion, that they just got the Timekeeper Shang Tsung to be the big bad in the end. The next isn't really all that fair, and that is Mortal Kombat 11 has more and better classic gear and costumes. Now I know Mortal Kombat 1 still has a lot of DLC and competitive seasons coming its way, and we'll probably see more classic gear and costumes coming in the next few months. But when you look at the classic stuff from Mortal Kombat 1 and compare it to Mortal Kombat 11, I think Mortal Kombat 11 just does it better. We're not counting cameo fighters, by the way. I know they're all in their classic designs except for Goro for some reason, but for the main playable characters, there really isn't much. Yes, I know we got really cool things like Deadly Alliance Scorpion and Sub-Zero in the game. I love that as much as anybody, but Scorpion doesn't even have his skull from that game and is more of a skinned head than an actual Deadly Alliance Scorpion. And that's not mentioning the female classic skins. This is an entire video in and of itself, so I'll keep it short. These skins for Deadly Alliance Nitara and Deception Li Mei are not Deadly Alliance Nitara and Deception Li Mei. I'm not going to get too much into this since I'm planning a full video on this topic in the future, but don't sell us these skins telling us that they're these classic skins when they're simply not. I can understand Deception Li Mei for the most part, but if you didn't want to give us that skin, why not give us her ult from that game, or Deadly Alliance Li Mei, which makes more sense since it would go along with Deadly Alliance Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Nitara. As for Classic Trilogy skins, there are none. Some might say it would be a bit confusing because, for example, if you had Mortal Kombat 2 Scorpion skin on using the Scorpion cameo, it would be a bit confusing because they'd basically be the same model. And to that I say, use the Mortal Kombat 3 skins. They're different enough from the Mortal Kombat 2 designs. Like, Mortal Kombat 3 Kung Lao and Mortal Kombat 2 Kung Lao look nothing alike, so you can have a classic design for him in the game too. The last one is a bit more opinionized than the others, and that is, I think Mortal Kombat 11 looks better than Mortal Kombat 1. I feel like the models just look better, they look like they have more detail put into them than the Mortal Kombat 1 ones, and even on the stages, I just feel like they look better in Mortal Kombat 11. I'll admit the lighting in Mortal Kombat 1 is better than Mortal Kombat 11, but the overall graphics I think are just better in Mortal Kombat 11. There's not much I can really say that I already haven't. I know a lot of you are going to think I'm crazy on this one. And so that's about it. If you agree or disagree on some of the things I talked about in this video, or if some of the things you think Mortal Kombat 11 does better than Mortal Kombat 1, let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to go check out some of my other videos, and if there's anything you want to see me cover in a video, let me know down in the comments below, and if I make a video about it, I'll give you a shout out. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will talk to you all later.